Hello everyone, and welcome back to Allthemod 7. In the last episode, we did something. We got it somewhat working. It's this contraption you're looking at here. As you can see, not reliable, occasionally works. The general concept is that we're making bees here. Well, I guess we'll go to the start. We're making crystalline bees here, just using flowers and bee cages, simple stuff. They're then going in here. They're being dispersed. They're being applied with a prosperity block. They're getting squished, and inside here we're getting a bunch of prosperity gene samples, which can then be used to make eggs, which can be used to make like inferium spawn eggs, right? That's sort of the goal here. It was a nightmare designing this thing, and when I was watching the editing back and even just sitting here for a little bit, there's so many what I imagine are just simple solutions to this entire thing that would make it work not only better, but like 100% better, like phenomenally better, like astronomically better. Let me show you. Let me show you the start of this, okay? It's kind of disgusting how easy it is. Listen. In me saying that, if I try to set this up and try to do my little improvements and it's not working, we are ditching it, okay? We're leaving it as it currently is and we're jumping ship, okay? I say this because integrated dynamics, I always think, oh, this will work, and then it doesn't. So this is 100% like, we need to understand that it's possible it won't work, and if it doesn't work, we need to be okay with that. So here's what I'm thinking. The issue currently is this right here. What's the issue? This is partly the issue. I'll be honest, there's so many issues. It's quite horrific. Part of the problem is though that this guy squishes when he's not meant to. Like that's just sort of inherently a problem. Oh my god, there's a few issues as well. Oh my god, there's actually a few things that we can do. Okay. Yeah, I'm thinking. I've got it. So, we're going to go back to the player simulator. I know. We're going to go back to the player simulator. We are going to, yep, you're free, whatever. So let me hook it up. If you watched the last episode, you'll know what I'm doing. If not, I will cover it. I will go over it in a little bit, but yeah, let me just hook this up. Oh, I think I've done it. I'm pretty sure I've done it. Watch this system. Just witness it. Witness it in action. Bee spawns, sits there, however long he needs. He transforms just then, and then as you can see over here, the redstone kicks in. Pretty good. Definitely, I would say pretty good. This guy here can actually lower quite a bit, I think. I think this guy can just be like borderline instant. That's my guess. We'll give it a test. And then I'll show you what those blocks are in a second, but we should see, then it should just like, oh yeah, it's stunning. It's beautiful. Okay, so the main things at play here are the pulse repeater and the pulse extender. Combined, they do exactly what we want. So the pulse extender makes it so that the pulse that's emitted lasts long enough to kill the bee, right? It sits down there for a second, we have it configured to, which is awesome. That's good, wonderful. This guy over here is the pulse repeater. He gets a tiny bit of redstone and he'll send out, or he gets any redstone, right? Like currently there's constant redstone going because we have it to check when this chest is empty. So the chest is empty, constant redstone. That's fine though. That's not a pulse. So he's not doing anything. What will happen though is when there's an item in there, this will stop emitting redstone, which means nothing's still happening. Then once it's empty again, meaning once that prosperity block is gone, then redstone's out again. This guy pulses as fast as he can. That triggers this guy to run for a second. Bada bing, bada boom. Beautiful. So the main concept here is making sure that we're firing not when the bee appears, but when the block has been used up. Arguably, I don't know what's faster, this player simulator or the other guy. What's he called? the deployer. If you were to set up the deployer instead, you would put the inventory reader on the deployer since that has its own internal inventory and you'd wait until that's empty. And honestly, that would work perfectly fine. This guy, I think we can lower this. That might do something. It might speed things up. We'll have a look to see if it feels a little bit faster. But this thing, it's working pretty well. That doesn't look like it's going any faster. If anything, it felt a bit slower. But the concept now is that I can click on this and I can order 20. And it should just be 20 guaranteed prosperity bee eggs. In terms of replicating this system, it's actually phenomenally easier than what we had before. Because the only things being used from like integrated that's confusing is the player simulator and the inventory reader, right? And redstone writer. So like that's really simple. All this stuff over here, so the materializer, this thing isn't needed. That's literally just there because we haven't picked it up. So that guy's gone. Under here, there is an entity reader. We're not using that, so that doesn't matter either. You can get rid of that. This is actually a very simple setup if I were to build it again, I guess. This guy here, you know what? I should actually tackle this while we can. Timer. Can I not mute this guy? What would it be called? RF tools. All RF tools. Tick. Oh, it would be a redstone thing, wouldn't it? It would be like redstone click. I don't know what it's called. Oh, dispenser. No? Oh. There we go. Dispenser failed. There we go. I could probably even turn that one on. Maybe. I don't know. All I know is that solved it. So yeah. I mean, as you can see, this thing's working seemingly reliably. I think just then what's actually happened is we finished the craft. The way to see is to make sure none of them are, what do you call it? It says like available. So these are all saying processing, which means they're done. The problem is the gene bottle that we're looking for in the system, it doesn't really know how to work with that, if that makes sense. So like, we have to cancel these at least at the moment. Is this guy? Oh, the Insanium's done. Very, very good. So if I go to Nether Star, I think the Nether Star seeds, we're going to have to turn off the system. Give me a second. All right, I believe I need to turn this guy off. So these should stop filling up. How much do we have, by the way? Let's have a look. 100,000. That's a decent amount, to be honest. 100,000 is good. So we'll let this guy empty. I think we had about 200 and something, but we can obviously just sort of watch, I guess, as the machines turn off. Although it kind of looks like they're done, and yet, how many do we have? Only 43. I happen to know that we had more than 43. So Nether seeds. Oh, we've got, yeah, just, what's going on? They've stolen some of our seeds. We had, I'm not crazy. No, I'm not crazy. They've just, you know what it could be? This does tend to happen. There might be like a single machine that's on, and it's really hard to see them, but it could have like a bunch of seeds in it for whatever reason. Or I guess it could not, because I don't see it. Okay, well, something's stolen our seeds. I mean, it's probably, oh, you know what? Maybe it's in here just, yeah, okay, so it was in our applied energistic system, as opposed to like just in this storage. So we can chuck this stuff in there, that's fine. That can sit there. Now we can see it all. Yeah, everything's fine. Remain calm. What we can do is what? 267. So we would need 33 to get that to, what do you call it? 300. And then we would need 7. So 733 should get us to 1,000 seeds. We only need to craft 900 of these, which is honestly going to take a crazy amount of time. Oh, God. Okay, I'll tell you what. Let's start off small. Let's just do the 33, right? Get that crafted. That should happen awfully fast. So what's next? I'll be honest, I genuinely am really happy with what we've done down here. I do want to rebuild it just so that you guys can see it, like just how simple it should have been if I had been able to think from the start, because it honestly should be so simple. Okay, I tidied it up a little bit. Obviously, everything looks a little bit gross. But maybe this is a little bit easier to understand. This is including the system that reignites the crafter, if you remember. So the item waits in here when it is, what do you call it? When it is not empty, so when we have the squashed material, redstone allows it to empty, and redstone also hits the crafter in our crafting area to run that guy. So pretty simple system now that it's built, now that the solution is right in front of our eyes. If we wanted to, we could probably tidy this up as well, but it doesn't need to be, I guess. I'll tell you what I'll do as well, just to like finish this up. I'll spruce it up, literally. We'll put some spruce around here and just make it look, I guess as tidy as we've got these other rooms. I think that'll, I don't know, redeem it a bit. All right, so I tidied it up, and I think listen, it doesn't look great, but it still works. So, I mean, that's the main thing, right? So we can slap this stuff back. Sadly, these won't connect because they're facades, which honestly makes the whole thing look disgusting, but I don't really know. Maybe we just leave them disconnected. I don't know what the solution is there. Regardless, though, yeah, I'm happy. I'm happy. Now, in regards to running this guy nonstop, it's purely dependent on how many of these crystalline bees we have. Now, we currently have 200, so I should be able to search for material, click on this, and quite literally just order 200. And we can just let that do its thing. It should work. It can do its thing. Sure. Wonderful. Now, the next thing we have to tackle is how we make use of these prosperity genes. Now, what I might do as well is I'm going to take the crystalline ones out just to know for sure whether it's still working. So at the moment, we literally only have prosperity in here. That should be the case for eternity. Assuming this system works, which I feel like it just... Oh, yeah, it didn't work because I forgot to reattach this. Okay, hold on. Okay, let me restart that recipe. So, listen, it works. I'm telling you it works. 200, start that up. What do we... Oh, you know what? It's probably currently crafting those bees into adults. And so they're probably not, like, in the system. You know what I mean? They're still in here. Yeah. See, now it works. So we'll order that again. And everything should work wonderfully. Everything's working perfectly. We can start on the next piece of this puzzle. Hopefully. Yeah, cool. So yeah, only prosperity should be what remains in here. Bingo, bango. Wonderful. So what do we do with these guys? These finished prosperity genes. I'll grab one out. They're all the same, 100%. We need to turn them into Prosperity spawn eggs. Prosperity. These guys here. So we do that by combining them into a honey treat and then placing them in an incubation system. Now, we do have the incubation system already over here, hooked up with an auto crafter. So we just need to add the recipe. Yeah, simple enough. So the recipe for this is going to be a honey treat. We'll probably have to do like a custom one here. So we'll remove these. Honey treat goes in. We just need the one. That should be fine. Prosperity thing goes in. 100%. Perfect. Then also what goes in is an egg. Just a normal vanilla egg. So that should be fine. Oh, actually, no. Hold on. We add that later. At the moment, we just need a... Oh, God. Yeah, this might actually be... I'll tell you what. I think I craft one manually to begin with. So that should be fine. Prosperity. Yeah. I'm just trying to make sure that I'm not duping this. That's sort of my main thing here, is making sure that I'm not duping it. Currently, okay, yeah, we do have extra prosperities. Okay. What am I doing? Does anyone remember? Yeah. I need to edit this recipe to say, hey, this is going to be the finished product. There we go. That is a simple crafting recipe. Get on it. Nice. So then what we'll do is we'll say, hey, this guy plus a vanilla egg will give us a prosperity spawn egg. Prosperity spawn egg. Wonderful. Boom, boom, boom. Incredible. What this means now is amazing things can happen. So I should be able to chuck this in here. We should be able to order... Let's just see if one works. I order one prosperity. This looks pretty good to me. You can see in the top left, it's functioning. You can see it moving a little bit. It's slow, but it's always going to be slow. That's just the harsh reality of it. How cool is that? I think that's pretty cool. So, what does this mean for us? I don't know. I think it means that I can go in here, search Insanium spawn egg, and for example, I can order a stack of them, and all we need is gene samples. It's also saying we need some Inferium, I guess, because it uses a lot. I think it's worth it. Hold on. What do we need to do here? Well, let's think this through. Let's not get too ahead of ourselves. First thing we need is we need these prosperity gene samples in our system. So I'll take one out. We'll grab a pipe. Oh, yeah, this is going to get very messy. I hope you buckled in once again. I think I want to run this into that chest. We don't have to use that chest, but I think we can. And I think it's just... Oh, I don't know. It saves me having to make another ender chest, which sounds amazing to me. So I'm just going to dig this up. We'll replace the floor. That should be fine. We've got a few wild bees around. This guy's going to go here. Set to extract. Given this upgrade and told, hey, specifically this guy. Same exact tags. Everything should be fine. And you do that just by shift-clicking the item in there. So these are hooked up. We've got our stone to hide up the mess we've made. And that should work. What we should see is, yeah, it's empty. The 100% are now in the system. We can search gene, and we've got 51 prosperity samples. How cool is that? So, in theory, we can go back to these Insaniums. I can click on this, and let's say, you know what? Let's do it right. So, at the moment, we've got 2. So, we need 3 more, right? So, I'm going to click on this guy, and I'm going to say, hey, I would like 3 more. We allegedly have everything. I click start. It should be on its way. So, what else can we do here? The gene samplers don't need to be there. What I might do is... I might chuck in speed upgrades. I never know what the plan is. Do I want speed upgrades? Do I want productivity upgrades? I still don't know. I am tempted to start running that little training ground exercise I was bragging on about. Should we do that? You know what? We can do it with the wasted bees. We really can. I think it's a worthy experiment. You know what? Before I do it myself, let's Google if like someone has made it on Reddit. Like the best. What would I write? Productive bees best upgrades. All right, I'll be honest. I can't really find any solid examples. I guess I'm gonna head over to where we've got all of our radiation bees because we've got the exact same like beehives and stuff. Now, the problem with we can't really do it here. I'll be honest. What we can do though is we can grab out some of the upgrades that we have lying around. For example, we can take out all these speed upgrades, and we can take out productivity upgrades. Let's. Oh god, don't want that there. Hold on. I want to have. What do we want? I don't want to do too crazy of experimenting. I think what I want to do is one hive that has just 4 productivity, one hive that has 4 speed, one hive that has half and half, right? So like half speed, half productivity, and then arguably the exact same ones with simulation. You know what I mean? Like I think that's a good idea, right? The problem is it's just like, how easy is that going to be to do? The hardest ingredients to get at the moment for us is productivity, just because how we have this set out. So we'll grab 2 of those. You know what? I'll do it properly. I'm going to grab a bunch of these, put them in our system. Because, I mean, I think we're good on the wasted honeycombs. I think we can speed this up later if we need to. But I'm going to grab out all these. I think speed upgrades are easy to get. That should be fine. And we'll head back somewhere else to do this experimenting. I think this will be well worth it if we do it correctly. What I might do as well is we might just use this area because I can't be bothered making new areas, to be honest. Empty bee cages, we kind of just appear to not have. Oh, we've got some. Not many, though. Let's order another 1,000. You know what? 10,000. Sounds good to me. we go through these like crazy. So, what I was thinking is a lot of these bees, this guy can probably stay there. I think if I grab a stick, it lets me take them out, right? You whack it with a stick and they fly out. So, these guys in here I'll pick up. There's still a few more, so I think I whack the stick and we can... Oh, yep, we can grab them all out. As you can see, it works pretty well, so that's pretty good. We'll put... Yeah, I'm just going to put them all away. It's fine. And I'll do the same for probably most of these hives, to be honest. Okay, all of these hives are currently functioning, which is awesome. We'll pick up the little like bonus bits, right? All these little corner ones. Well, I want to have this to be exact. Oh god, how do I get this guy? This could be a lot more painful than it needs to be. How do you pick this guy up? I think the best and easiest approach is with a torch. So we'll go under here and just do this. And then we'll break this and we'll pick him up. Awesome. Yes. Okay, we have everything. I'm going to put that stuff away. We'll figure out what we're missing later. So, you might be wondering, what is next? Good question. Good question. I don't have the answer. Let's think. So, we need a bee that we've got a lot of, right? Or that we can get a lot of. At the moment, that would be waste of radioactive. We don't really want that here. Uraninite. Oh, yeah, we could do uraninite. We could also do the crystalline bees. Like, we've got a decent amount of those. They're only going to need quartz. I think that'll be the easy approach, right? So, the crystalline bees, if we search them up, crystalline, nobody knows. It's a global mystery. These guys here, they require a block of quartz, and then they'll make us crystalline combs. Beautiful. What I want to do is I want to store them elsewhere, which creates a bit of a pickle because we've got everything automated at the moment. You know what I mean? Like, everything's hooked up. I want it to not be. And I don't want to have to, like, rewire everything. How difficult is the wiring? I think we got it pretty simple. Like, there's just an upgrade. That's all it is. There's no, like, filtering upgrades or anything. It's literally just an upgrade. So I think what we can do is break this and break this. And arguably, I don't even need to break it. I can probably just, disconnect it. That's probably the easier approach, just to make it, I don't know, even easier to put back together later. That goes there. I think you're the... I don't know what you are. You're something. Yeah, you're doing the Insanium. So that's fine. You're fine. You can keep doing your thing. I think this will be good. I think this will benefit everyone. I think what we're doing now is a community service. So the bottles at the moment are still being filled in. That's perfect. We really want that to still be happening, so that we can monitor this long term. The next thing I'm going to do is I think I'm going to grab chests for everything. At the moment, what that's going to mean is that we're going to grab just vanilla chests and then we'll have to upgrade them all. But we're just going to slap them all down here. Sorry about all the sheep noises and whatnot. Do this. How many more do I need? 2 more. Sounds easy enough. I didn't realize we made so many chests, so we'll place these here. And then if we search at sophisticated, I'm pretty sure we automated all this stuff. Yeah, so I think, to be honest, I can probably just grab all of this out. We'll grab that as well. Oh, they don't stack. Yeah. Okay, well, hey, at least I can upgrade one of these machines. Okay, these are fully upgraded to netherite with stack 4 tier upgrades, so they can store a lot of stuff each, and they're all set up to extract. Everything should be fine. The only thing they're not extracting is, it looks like the cage, but I don't think that's even needed to be said. I think that's just, I don't know, that specific upgrade. But it should all be fine. Everything should work. And we'll be able to do a test, obviously. And so now we need to configure the actual cage themselves. So, full productivity, sure. Sounds good to me. I know some of them have a bit of honey in it. I mean, realistically, that's fine, right? Because what should happen is... What should happen? Does anyone know what should happen? I'm thinking... In the long term, this little bit of honey shouldn't matter at all. It just shouldn't. If we go upgrades, we'll obviously want some speed upgrades. I'm wondering whether I do like productivity, simulated productivity, speed, simulated speed, half-half, simulated half-half. I think that works. Yeah, that's actually... I wasn't sure if we had enough rooms for this, but that works perfectly. So we're going to want to do at productive, and then we'll search upgrade. So I'm going to want... What do we want? A simulator upgrade. We're going to need a few of these. I don't remember... Yeah, they're not too bad to make. So I think I want 3 of them total. Right? Yeah, I think so. So we'll get this. I'm excited. Honestly, I'm actually excited to have this up and running. So that guy's fine. This guy then becomes a simulator. So he actually loses 1 productivity. So we'll be able to see what that does to the system. Over here, this one's going to be full speed. We'll grab out a bunch of this stuff. So you're going to be full speed. The next one is also going to be full speed, but this time simulator. I don't know why I said it with like an American simulator. So that's the simulator. This one over here will be half-half. So that's going to be... This is where it gets a bit finicky, because this one's going to be half like this. And then how do I sneak a simulator upgrade into this one? I'm not too sure. Oh, well, I guess you know what we can do? It's actually not that bad, because I can do this and a simulator. And then in this one, we can do the opposite. So... For example, what I'm getting at is this guy has 2 productivities and 1 speed. This next guy can have 2 speeds and 1 productivity. How does that sound? And the simulator upgrade. Okay, we're doing some pretty good science here. I'm pretty happy. So, we'll put this stuff away for now. That should be fine. What we need now is blocks of quartz. There we go. We're going to place them 1 in each room. And we want to run this pretty much, like we want them all to start ideally at the exact same time. They're going to be off by a little bit, but I think it should be fine. I just want to be like fully prepared and ready for this. So this last guy, he gets stuff too. Okay, so how do we do this? If I search for I've got the crystalline on me, don't I? Yeah. These adults, they're children. Let's go ahead and put these away. Let's search crystalline, crystalline B, adult. Let's order 64 of the... I don't know how many we need. Let's order 65. Nope. Let's order... Alright, I ordered 40. I believe that's doable. We'll come and watch it, maybe even speed it up a little bit, because we spend a lot of time in the world, so we do actually build back our time pretty quickly. So let's go back to the bees. I'm hoping it doesn't steal the stack we just made, or crystalline bee adults. Okay, we've got a stack. Wonderful. I ordered 40, but I guess we had some more in there. I want these split up to be what? It's 5 in each? Yeah, 5 in each. So I want these split up to be stacks of 5, ideally, so that I can just like spam the stuff in. We've obviously got them all here. I don't think I can just place them in, right? So I think I've got to just like empty these stacks into them, and the simulators get given them, right? So I'll tell you what, let's begin. Oh, okay, we put 1 too many. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Perfect. This guy gets the 5 in here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yep, they're going to go in. Sure. This guy over here is not a simulator. He will get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Because it's auto-filling my inventory. That's the little bit I was worried about. You're going to get 5 in there because you're a simulator. You over here are not a simulator. You're going to get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Looks to be good. You are a simulator. You'll get 5 manually. And I believe you are as well. So you will also get 5 manually. And then you're you're good to go. So we'll come back and check just to make sure 100%. So we've got 2 bees here and 3 in there. That's 5. Over here, we've got 5 bees in there. Beautiful. Over here, we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 out. None in the cage. Awesome. That's working. This guy here has 5 in because he's a simulator. They're easy to find. This guy here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 out of the cage. Over here, 5 in. Over here, also 5 in. Okay, beautiful. How cool is this? So these guys will run 24/7. Now, this won't be the perfect test, right? It just simply won't. The reason it won't is a number of reasons. The first reason being that if we look at the bee here, it has... Oh, actually, it looks like it has a guaranteed percent. Like, look, there's no percentage here. Normally, they say a percentage if there's, like, a rare chance to get the product. So this actually will be a perfect example. Awesome. Now, I am aware that the location of everything could be weird. The AI that's used to collect the combs could be weird, especially for like this design here, where they're not simulated, right? Because they're going to be out, and especially with the speed, they can't all reach the block. I understand that that's an issue. Can we fix that? We can. I'm not going to yet. The reason I'm not going to is because, like, if it's clear that these are horrifically worse, we might do another test with them just to like double check that this block isn't the problem. The reason I want to test it with just the block is so that, I guess if you're testing this for your own base, you know whether the block is worth doing. Because not everyone's going to have a full block, a full room of combs, or blocks, sorry. Especially if you're trying to like scale this up. You want to know what the most efficient way to do it is. And having to place multiple blocks might just not be worth it. So if it's not, we'll find out. Maybe the speed is that good that it doesn't matter. All I know is we're going to find out, and I'm actually excited. So... Since we started them all pretty much at the same time, we shouldn't have to worry about anything in terms of when we check back here, right? Whenever we check back here, it should be perfect. I will say already, this guy here is doing really well. This is the full speed one that I was saying looked like it wasn't going to do well because of that comb. Yeah, oh, actually, hold on. I've just realized I've actually messed up on the simulators. Oh, no, because the simulators need it in front. Oh, our test is ruined. Our test is actually ruined. Oh, no. Oh, God. I guess, yeah, oh, no. Okay. Bear with me. Bear with me. I apologize to everyone. Okay, listen. Do I restart it? I feel like I restart it. But I don't know how viable a restart is. What do we think? Our test is... I'll tell you what. We'll just have to wait a little bit longer. Or, you know what? I can go through here and we can just pick up all the stuff. There we go. Test is restarted. How's that? That sounds pretty good. We'll go... Oh, that one looks suspiciously good. What? Okay. Let's put that stuff away. What was this guy? This guy's the... Oh, this is the half and half. Oh, yeah. He pulled out the big guns. Okay. I feel pretty confident that they're, like, roughly close enough now. So, awesome. I'm going to leave them now. We'll have to come back and check them out later, but... I am excited. Oh, a little bit of lag as we load here. I'm very excited to see the results. I think what I just did there sort of evened things out. We should be good. Okay, so next question is, what are we doing with the Insanium bees? Well, if we search Insanium, we should have... Oh, we have 1 honeycomb. Okay, or one spawn egg, sorry. So this guy can go in here. Sure. Interesting. I don't know, however, why we don't have more. Because I ordered 3. We can open this guy up and look here. No machine found. Crafter is locked, no machine found. The no machine found could be an issue. That is this machine here. No machine found. You're a liar. The machine is right here. He's ignoring redstone. He should be able to go in there just fine. Oh, actually, no. I'm sorry. Because it's a crafting recipe that we're doing. Oh, yeah. Sorry. This is... Yeah, okay. So what we actually need to do for that crafting recipe is it needs to go into this crafter here, which sadly doesn't have a spot for it. Ugh. That is a bit of a pickle. I don't want to set up another crafter because that's annoying. But I think we have to. Because the problem is, if we look up that specific recipe, right, for this honeycomb, it doesn't tell us. Like look, it's literally, it doesn't know what to tell me. It's like, I don't know what you want. I don't know, buddy. It's not a thing. Which means we've made it as a processing pattern, but we need it as a crafting pattern. But if it's a crafting pattern, I don't believe I can drag in like a honey tree. Like it, I guess it's saying I can. Yeah, hold on. This might work. If I set it to exact and we go genes and we grab the prosperity. Yeah. Okay, it works. Yeah, my bad. That looks like it works perfectly fine. Beautiful. And then this comb here, which is the processing one, this can just be left there. Whatever. Cool. Okay, awesome. So now this is craftable now, but I'm gonna have to order them again just because of the way this works. And this guy also. Oh, I think he's done. We'll cancel that. So what do I need to do here? I need to search Insanium, and I'm gonna try to order 2 more of these bees. Just to see, just make sure the whole system works. And if we open this up, we should see, yeah, now it's onto the actual, whatchamacallit, this guy here. Yeah, cool. Ah, beautiful. Okay, we're in business. Now, one more thing we can do while we're catching back up here is head in this direction to our monstrosity over here. Yeah. We've got 1.7 Insanium Essence. A Nether Star Seed costs 4. So if I divide 1.7 thousand by 4, we can figure out roughly how much we have. 1,700 divided by 4. So we can make 400 more Nether Star Seeds. That's pretty good for now. So we'll go here and I'll do this. This will pretty much triple our production, which sounds amazing. And the craziest part is we've ordered that, right? I love this machine we've set up because it was so simple. Like I'm pretty sure it worked really well pretty much from the start. This entire system here is genuinely just crafting seeds. Like, look, we currently have 400. Another 100 have been placed in. It works so nicely. It's one of my favorite things we've built just because of like the massive impact it has on crafting the seeds, like just how quick it does it and just how it works. Like it's so good. I'm a massive fan of that thing. Okay. I'll be honest, I'm not too sure where we're at. You know what I mean? Because I think we're doing pretty good in regards to everything at the moment. We'll go back and search Insanium. These guys still haven't crafted? They're getting there. I think they're getting there. Yeah, crafter is locked, but it's meant to be. Okay. So the final piece to this puzzle was what? Just putting the nether stars back into that crafter over... Oh god, I keep forgetting where. Over here. And we'll get this nether stars going again. Because this stuff is pretty slow. Regardless of what we do here. So I'll chuck that guy in there. Chuck him there. And that should be good. Yeah, this should be fine. This should be fine. You know what? We are getting some very interesting results already. So we've got 40 in here. We've got 80 here. We've got a stack in there. So 64. We've got 40 here. We've got 36 here. You ready? 130. And 85. What's this guy? This guy's looking like the best. This is a simulator with 3 productivity. He's doing really well. He's doing really well. We'll leave them all as they are, but currently that does seem to be the best. This guy seems to be the worst. This is just the speed upgrades. Yeah, I guess that makes sense. This guy's also kind of the worst, which is the simulator and the speed, which I'm a little bit surprised about. This guy's doing well. I imagine, yeah, he's a half and half, not simulated. This guy's doing slightly better, and he's a half and half simulated, more productivity than that. And then this guy also is not doing too well, and he's the majority speed. I'm really glad that we decided to do this. Okay. We might just have to do more productivity. If that is the case, I probably should start looking into getting more of the stuff to make productivity, because these things need those draconic chunks. So we need to set up the draconic bee again, which we've got a few. So like we can do it. It's just a matter of doing it. Oh, actually, hold on. I think we can just craft this. I think we actually, yeah, we've got plenty of this stuff. Which means I can make a bunch of productivity. Okay, yeah, hold on. Just real quick. Let me go back over here. Let's do some awesome stuff. This guy here, he's only got speed in him. What a silly mistake that is. I'm gonna set this guy up to be 3 productivity, and I think I will go simulator. I think it is the play. So I'll take all this stuff out, chuck the simulator in, chuck in the productivity. We'll pick this guy up with the bee cage and just chuck him in there to get him rolling that way. We've obviously got the Insanium block. In terms of more of these bees, why not? We've got them. Boom, boom. I'm going to pick them both up. And I'm going to place them both in here. So what are those? Insanium and Insanium. How cool is it? I'm really happy to see the results from this. So at the moment, we're not crafting any Insanium and we have 163. I guess we'll try and remember that. Oh, God. Yeah, I'm really excited. What we'll do now is probably go back to the wasted area. Before we do that, I will check to make sure that we have the storage for it. What's this guy got currently? Oh yeah, he's doing pretty well. So what we'll do is we'll go to the radioactive. We will fill each and every one of these with only productivity, because that seems to be just a phenomenal choice. So I'll put all this stuff away. Ooh. But some of them aren't emptying. Oh, because this guy's full. But why are you full? You're meant to be... Huh. You're full. You're a drawer. So you should be going over here. I believe we... Huh. Hold on. What have we done here? What's going on? Chest to chest. Did we entangle? I thought we entangled like a drawer or something. What? Huh. How is this stuff getting there previously? You're emptying and filling, which means you're getting glass bottles somewhere and you're emptying somewhere. And I believe that's happening here. Maybe. No. Yeah. Because I think... Oh, not in there, sorry. But in behind here, you're a bottler. That's fine. You can be a bottler. But I think this guy over here is an entangled drawer. Oh, we can't even... we can't even get there. Hold on. Yeah, you're an entangled drawer. You are currently set to extract, which is good. The extract should be free to go all the way down here. And it should go into the bottom of this guy. He's set to receive items from the bottom. Awesome. Yeah. And then that's... What's he set up as? Let's just double check. He's set up on the B frequency. So then what we do is we go and try to find the other end of this B frequency. Which could be anyway. Let's be real here. I don't even know how we have this set up. I think actually up here. Yeah. Yeah, up here. Bear with me. We've got this stuff. One of these guys, that's coal. That's B. He's receiving glass bottles. Makes sense. Over here we have a barrel and a depot. What's this guy? You're a reactor. I'm baffled. I'm quite confused. You know what? Maybe it's over here. Do we have... We have an... Yeah, we have an entangle porter set up to B. Set up to extract. Set up to input. Oh, okay. Yeah, your input from the bottom, output at the top, set on B. I mean, that should be working, right? I can't think of why it wouldn't be, if we're being honest here. You should receive items from below. The only thing I can think of is this somehow. No, that's inputting. Yep. Set to input from below. I can't see the problem. The one thing I will say is this guy does appear to be like out of power. I guess that might somehow be something I've done. I guess I can place power on top. I don't think he needs power. Is that seemingly working? I'll check. Yeah. Hold on. If we go down here, what do we have attached to this guy? You're extracting from here. You do have a big upgrade, so if it's working, we should be able to see. And I don't think it is. I'll tell you what. I guess there is a simpler solution. I guess. And it is to re-entangle that block and just like put it somewhere else, right? I think that's just a better solution. So we'll grab this guy. We'll go back to the radioactive area. Yeah, it's fine. Is it really? Yeah, I mean, yeah, this stuff's full. That's crazy to me. I'm trying to think of like what could be the... I don't know what the issue is. We'll grab this guy though. We'll keep him selected. Yeah, he's set to input. And then, I mean, he should just be getting taken out of. Yeah, not sure. But regardless, it should be fine. We'll go back here, I think, and just have him import from here. So I'll re-entangle that. We'll go importer. Grab this. We will need a wasted comb. I don't think we have any on us, but I'll at least have it bookmarked. You're going to go there. I don't want you taking out glass bottles. I want you taking out just wasted radioactive. You're going to be set to whitelist. Do we see anything? Yeah, it's empty. It's got none of that stuff. It still looks like it's struggling with the glass bottles, which shouldn't be my fault. I don't think I'm the cause of that, because this is set to whitelist. But we'll see. We'll see. Regardless, though, that should have just given us a bunch of combs, which, yeah, should have already been extracted. So sorry about this. Every so often there's just troubleshooting that has to happen, I guess. Yeah, okay, this is working. I don't know why we're out of glass bottles, but we are. These guys at least still seem to be full. What we should do as well, realistically, is set up a drawer that is a 2x2 for this. What have you got? You've got nothing. You're nothing. Hold on. Alright, so I think this is what I want. So we'll block this up. So that's empty bottle, full bottle, radioactive, and, you know, just a normal comb. So we'll grab that, pick this guy up. We'll go ahead and pick this guy. What are you set up to? I mean, you're just a round robin. That should be fine. Break you, place you, set you up to extract, open you up. You go in there, round robin, everything else is still attached as it is. Cool, this should work. So we should get a bunch of this stuff coming in, a bunch of that stuff. That should be good. I will bring back one of you and one of you, just to sort of fix everything else. Because if I go back here, what I can do is add that to this part here. So I can say, hey, bring this stuff as well. And that should clean up all those honey hives or whatever. I'll tell you what, I'm feeling pretty happy with just like, it might have been small what we've done this episode, but I think it's massive in terms of the result, right? So I'll fix all these, and then we'll check our results again, and we might wrap up. I'm not sure. All right, these are full of productivity upgrades. Oh yeah, we were gonna do simulator. I don't know. I don't think simulator works with these bees, sadly. I think that's something else we'll have to check because I'll be honest, I didn't even really think about that in terms of which ones of these are the best. Oh, also that means this guy over here redisconnected. Yeah, so I've got to reconnect it. Okay, so this guy here again, 120, and it is a 2-speed, 1 productivity simulator. 120. This guy over here, 200, and we're looking at a 2 productivity, 1 speed, 1 simulator. This guy here, 160. It just happened there, I guess. Did these go up at all? Yep, 160. He barely kept himself in the fight. 2 productivity, 2 speed, not simulated. This guy here, 105, probably our worst of the bunch, just from the looks of things. 3 speed and a simulator. This guy here, even worse somehow. This is just the full speed, no simulator. Sure. To be fair, with the no simulators, I think we can have more bees out there. Because while one bee's out, one bee can be in. You know what I mean? And they can quick switch. So we can test that out too. We'll see. This guy here, 260, arguably our best. 3 productivity and a simulator. This guy over here, actually doing better, 272. That is the full productivity. So 272 from that guy, 260, 96, 105, 176, 200, and 120. So this 200 is probably the next best. That's going to be the 2 productivity, a speed, and a simulator. So yeah, I mean, that's our current results. I'll still leave them here. They can keep doing their thing in between now and the next episode and whatnot, just so that we have bigger numbers to work with, maybe in the thousands. That'd be good to look at. But yeah, there you go. I think that's pretty informative. So productivity is definitely better than speed, from what I can see. We can definitely test these guys again, specifically the speed ones. What I'll do is we'll get the best one at the end of this, right? A full productivity, and we'll put that guy here. Then we'll test the rest of them as speeds, just to see how that all compares. I think that's a good idea, and I think we've done well. Yeah, I'm genuinely, I'm pretty happy with what we've done. This guy's been running with full productivity and a simulator. In terms of production, if we search Insanium, we're still at 164, so it's not looking too good, but the thought's there. So yeah, I guess that's good. Cool. Awesome. I don't know what else to tell you. Aside from, thank you guys for watching. Hopefully you enjoyed this one. I think this one was a little bit more informative than the last. Arguably, yeah, especially based on the recent results, we might want to switch this guy out for a full productivity, because that does seem to be doing pretty well. We'll see though, because I think block placement's going to help out some of these speed ones as well. But yeah, thank you guys for watching. Thank you guys for supporting the channel and supporting the series. And hopefully I'll see you guys in the next one, where we'll probably bump up the Insanium production. And then I'm guessing, I'm not 100% sure what the plan is. We'll try and tackle more of the star in terms of just the bits that we can craft and see what's left over. One thing we have been doing is the alloys. We've been crafting a lot of this, yeah, and we've actually got quite a lot to show for it. So we can go ahead and make a few more blocks. 14 more blocks. Nah, pretty good. We now only need 6 more of those alloys. That's honestly pretty good, like, compared to the last episode. And is this guy empty? No, he's still running. We've still got even more in here. It's not a lot, but I think it might be enough to get exactly what we want. We might have put in the perfect amount. We might have done the math the last time we worked with this stuff. Oh, that's exciting though. That is genuinely exciting. Yeah, listen, we're not quite there, but I'm feeling pretty hopeful. I genuinely am. I've also been told for the dragon soul that we need that uses one of these arcs, I've heard that you can get away with using the tier 1 in auto crafting. That's what I've heard. I don't know for sure, but we'll give it a shot because that will save us like an incredible amount of just boring time. So we'll definitely check that out. But yeah, all right. Hopefully I'll see you guys in the next one. Goodbye.